So I'm
Yes.
assuming they're talking about the baby's age now, which
Yes.
technically is not true. But,
Yeah.
you know, I won't
That's
nitpick.
Well, this is the thing. This is why I want to play devil's advocate, because this article is the worst written piece of shit I've ever seen. Let me just start off by saying this is PinkNews, Europe's largest gay news service. PinkNews.co.uk. You would imagine something that claims to be Europe's largest anything would have semi-decent writing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This writing isn't even on a par with 50 Shades. It's garbage. There's so many contradictions in it.
Okay.
I felt like going out and fucking getting that, you know, that fake hair, the weave, the painful stuff that you shred it into yourself, just so I could pull it out.
One thing that bothered me about this website, as I said, I wanted to talk about this, was the misleading nature of a lot of the stories.
It looks to me like it's the Daily Mail of the gay world.
Before we decided to make this video, we went on the Daniel Radcliffe is after saying gay sex is painful. You're like, what? And we had no context to the story whatsoever. And that headline made it seem like, you know, Daniel Radcliffe is after coming out saying he's after having gay sex.
My immediate reaction was his latest role was as a gay man, and he had done a Daniel Day-Lewis. He'd gone out just to try it, just to get his emotions down and what have you. Okay, so that's what it feels like.
You went full Daniel Day-Lewis. It's like going full retard. Yeah, so I don't like this website because it seems to be very misleading. Another thing that's on it is about how a Catholic priest had a huge gay S&M porn collection.
Yep, just looking at that.
Now, what does that have to do with the gay world overall? Because in that article, it makes it seem like he was a paedophile because of the fact that he liked gay porn.
Yeah.
That's what it's insinuating, which
like
obviously
direct link.
we know is not true.
In fact, there's a few stories here that don't really paint the gays in a very positive light. Like there's one here, CNN pundit, I'm gay and I want my daughter to be gay too.
Yeah, I just thought
That's horrendous. To actually vocalize what you want your child's sexual orientation to be. Like if I said I'm straight and I want my son to be straight, I'd be shot down.
Yeah, completely. And like, I mean, just if he likes cock, he likes cock. If he likes midge, he likes midge.
Exactly. Get over it.
Sorry, just recommended reading Daniel Radcliffe, Gay Sex, especially for the first time, is really painful.
Hold on. What are you reading?
I'm on the same website that's about that doctor refusing to treat the baby.
Yeah, hold
This
on.
is Daniel Radcliffe, Gay Sex, especially for the first time, is really painful.
Wow. This isn't real, is it?
That's such a misleading headline.
Why? Why is it misleading?
Because
Did he not say it?
No, he did say it, but it makes it seem like he said it because he tried it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I got from the headline. Daniel Radcliffe has tried gay sex. But no, what he's saying is that when he was making the movie about the poet, the Allen Ginsberg poet, who was gay, that obviously they had to film a sex scene. It's the first time he's having sex. And basically the director, the director told him like it's really painful. So he's saying, basically, the director told me that gay sex, especially for the first time, is really fucking painful.
Yeah.
But, like, Daniel Radcliffe wasn't saying that. He was repeating what someone else had said to him. You know what I mean?
I find it peculiar that Daniel Radcliffe needed direction in that kind of thing. I mean,
Why?
surely it should be in the script, first of all. Like, surely in the script it doesn't just say sodomy. It says Daniel's character fucking winces in pain or whatever, right? Exquisite pain, let's call it, because, oh, heaven forbid it's fucking painful. You can make that shit up. I mean, you don't need to ask a gay man, so here, listen, tell me, what's gay sex like?
Well,
we've all had a big shy, right? And if you picture a time you had a shy that's about as big as a big cock, picture that happening for 20 minutes. Then you have gay sex.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like, I would imagine.
It's exactly like a big, hard shy.
Yeah.
That keeps going back in again. I assume. I don't know. Nothing to base that on, apart from having big, hard shites.
Yeah.
That keep trying to go back in again.
Jeez, I just saw Michael Jackson's mugshot.
Yeah?
He was an odd-looking man, wasn't he, towards the end?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, horrendous. I'm kind of glad he died. Because, whatever about all the dodgy stuff. He was a genius, and he was a legend, and all that jazz. And I would hate to see him still alive now. What would he look like if that's what he looked like then? What would he look like now? What would it be 10 years later? Oh God.
Jesus.
It's like
that
Madonna.
Was 7 years ago that he died.
I wish Madonna had died when she was like 35. So we could remember her as the icon and legend that she was, instead of the embarrassment that she is now. You know. Do you know who else should have died? Boy George. Did you ever hear what happened to him years ago?
No.
He was at some gig in, I think it was Brighton or somewhere like that, right? This disco, DJing, and a giant disco ball fell on him. I can't help but believe that this is the parallel universe where Boy George lived, and in all other universes, Boy George was killed by a disco ball. Do you know what I mean? It's so perfect. It's poetic.
It's such an appropriate way to go.
Yeah. We're living in fucking bizarro land, where he survived.
Yeah. Just looking at some great mugshots. There's some amazing people.
My favourite is Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Yeah, that's a great. So that
if
is.
you showed that to somebody and they didn't know why he was arrested, they would guess. They would guess from his face.
I'm gonna Google that now. I want to see it again. Yeah,
it's written all over his face.
It's just the obvious, like, fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Devine Brown or something name was, wasn't it?
I don't know. Jesus, James Brown has a great mugshot as well.
Oh God, yeah, with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Of course, the Daily Mail did it. Who else would it be?
Oh yeah.
As Hugh Grant hits 50, we track down Devine Brown.
Brilliant. Where is she now?
Oh Jesus! Obviously, that picture on Google Images was not her. Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She has boobs that look like dog ears.
Yeah, like
that was
him. He wrecked his image.
That was the trick that changed my life, honey. The event that earned me $1 million.
Okay, so I assume she got $1 million, like in whatever, doing interviews and stuff like that, selling her story. I don't imagine he gave her $1 million that night. Like $50, she got the actual work. What a fucking cheapskate.
Divine prefers to remember that $50 trick as God's work. I think God would likely disagree. You know what I mean? Like, he kept pushing his foot on the brake and he kept saying, "Oh, cherry red, cherry red."
What?
Why? Why is he saying cherry red?
That's so weird.
The reason he was putting his foot, the reason he got caught is because he kept putting his foot on the brake, and the brake lights kept flashing, so the cops were like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
What's going on over there? Brilliant.
That's such an amateur move.
You can picture the cop walking up to the fucking window, like, and all you can hear is, oh dear, oh Lord, cherry red.
Cherry brown. That was a cherry brown for a second there.
That actually makes more sense.
It really does. What's your opinion on Richard Ayoade?
I don't have one.